All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
To the Holy Moley-Cast.
With Jenny Craig, we all transformed our bodies. I'm Andy.
Yo soy Davis.
Mi namo es Van.
I actually speak English. My name's Alex.
Hi, I'm Tony.
Mexican.
Hello, Tony.
Tony, how come every time we're like, oh yeah, Tony, just make sure you're loud, and you go, hey, Tony.
Because that's my thing. That's my stick. Like, Davis is
Your
funny.
shtick?
And Andy is, like, depressing.
Your
And
shtick.
What does that make us, huh?
Shit, man.
I don't know.
That makes me
you
really...
own the place, and
Van's
Alex
the
is
host.
Yeah,
the
Van's the
ethnic guy.
host.
Alex is the hot piece of ass of the group.
I'm the token
Oh, yep.
Latino.
Hey, Alex, where you been?
I have been out courting a female in
Ooh.
my days of youth. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sex.
The only one to make it out.
Okay. Oh no. Jeez. Okay.
Hey, Davis, how was Sadie Hawkins?
Yeah.
Did I tell you why
Yeah.
I figured out I don't like that chick that you were with?
Because of Key Club?
Yep.
Yeah. Chick.
He went with remember the chick that ran for president but didn't win?
Oh, I don't like her at all.
No, and she doesn't come anymore? Why did Sadie Hawkins with her?
Yep.
Did she ask you?
Yes, because it's girl's choice.
Oh.
Yeah, Davis isn't a girl.
I didn't know that.
It could be, if I wanted to.
Yeah, you can be whatever you
With
want.
enough mind power, he can just become.
Done.
Okay.
Hey guys.
I think it's
Did
time.
anyone go to that dance?
Yeah, it was pretty. It was.
There was a lot of people that went like with their friends
Yeah.
and
There was like no advertising.
was-
Serena
it
took
was-
Paul.
It was definitely more
Yeah,
than
and
like.
I was-
Really?
that was
Yeah.
normal.
They're like OTP. I love
Do you know who hates Serena? Andy. Do you know who Serena actually kind of likes now?
What?
Me.
Why does Serena hate? Oh, I don't have to ask.
She
that.
is so terrible
No,
in
why
Yellow
do I
Boat.
hate Serena?
Why do you hate Serena?
Because one, she's fucking an awful actor. I'm sorry, I'm letting Davis have some mic time because he's been a little lonely.
Yes.
Do you judge everyone based on their acting skill?
Sometimes.
Yes.
Every
She's an
day.
awful actor, no joke. It's like, there's a part where it's like, mother, father, mama, papa, and then she's like, mommy. And then the next person's like, daddy. And I can't even hear her, and I'm like 4 people
I
away
think that
from
she's
her.
finding crew though. I think that
No.
No.
she's not.
No.
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 Okay,
Nope.
fine. Sorry.
No.
Tony,
and
shut up.
you
You
know
have to
my,
work with the
you
worst
know,
people. You're already awful.
You know my nickname for her? Pilot Light.
If this is the Serena hate train, I'm off.
Yeah, I'm not on it.
Okay, well, we'll see you never again.
And you know what?
Choo choo.
I'm mad at you because you made me have to work. I was fine with working with Serena, but you had to make me work with Cara because you took Sammy and Cheyenne.
You shut the fuck up.
No,
I
I
had
took-
to work with the worst
I didn't take
people
Sammy.
ever.
I took some.
It was so bad.
Not Sammy. Fuck
Herman
Sammy.
and Sammy Suter.
That's exactly
was
what
my
was in
group.
me.
Nice. Power
Nice,
crew.
nice.
Power crew.
Single clap.
Let's get right into the story. Story of the century, really.
Best story of my entire life.
If you guys have anything to, you don't have anything to add, but if you have any questions, we'll answer them. This is time for me. How come when Davis does it, it's endearing, but when I do it, it's awful?
Well, you
Because he hates
look at
you.
him. Look at him. He's all
I guess
dressed
he's
up
pretty
and
cute.
cute today.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah, you look
gosh.
nice.
What are you dressed up for? The thing you had to do?
I just felt like it.
Yeah, how come
You know,
people
I really
people
did-
don't need a reason to dress nice.
You know,
just
I
dress
almost
nicely.
dressed up today too. I almost wore my cool Argyle sweater, not the sweater that you guys don't like.
Because awful.
Because you say it's amazing.
It's a
just
cute sweater.
Gray
It's gray. That's
It's-
like saying, look at this piece
I
of
don't wear
art, and it's a
sweaters.
blank piece of paper. That's
a great
Wow, look at
sweater.
your face. You're white like everyone else. So you're not
Hey!
that cute.
This is a nice sweater.
I do like that
yeah,
sweater.
that's a
I
good
got
sweater.
it from Dillard's, and it was expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't afford.
It's like made out of like Italian fabric.
It's made out of Jesus Christ's pubes.
The most
Anyway, the most
Well,
holy of
ladies and
Jack.
gentlemen,
Holy dickhead.
if children are listening, make sure that they know the tale. You've heard the boogeyman. You've heard of, Dracula. You've heard of Frankenstein. You've heard of all those other people. Here
You
is
just
the
forgot.
next monster movie. What? Movie monster. Crazy Bob. Take it away, Andy.
Okay, so me and Van had to do some work for crew last night, and we were there till about 7 or 8. And we were working with Mr. B and this dance instructor, and we had finished some work, and we were waiting for Mr. B and this lady to wrap up so that we could work on lights. And this guy comes in, and I'm thinking, oh, it's this lady's husband. So I sit down, and I look back, and this guy's gone. I can't see him anymore, and it's dark in the auditorium, so you can't really see anything. And right next to the handicap seats, I see this dark mass, and I'm thinking, what's this dark being that's crouching amongst us? Turns out it was a man
Oh,
The same guy.
hiding.
Hiding.
That's terrifying.
And so we get this,
Hiding.
we come back
That's
from,
nightmare
we had to go
fuel.
work in the black box, and we come back, and there's this woman, right? She's running around with a few kids, like 8, 10, I don't know, there was a bunch. And we walk in, and we're just kind of by the door waiting, and that guy comes up, and he's like, oh, who's out there? And we're like, who's this? We still don't know who this guy was, and we're like, oh, it's just some person and their kids. He's like, I think they're looking for me. And we're like, well, what? He's like, yeah, 3 other people were looking for me earlier, and I think I got rid of them by coming in here. We're like, why would people be looking for you? He's like, I don't know. I'll be over here. So he goes back, and me and Andy are like, what?
I still believe that he was
Yeah, we
like
still
this
thought,
lady's
like,
husband.
we
I was
thought-
like, that's weird, but
Maybe he's playing hide and seek.
maybe
I don't know,
maybe
we were
you're
like,
being
yeah.
a cool adult or something.
Yeah.
And so he's gone. Me and Van walk down the aisles, and we're kind of suspicious.
Yeah, at this
We're
point,
starting to like,
because
what?
we start to
Who-
see something moving, and he's crouching and walking, hiding behind the chairs, and then he just disappears, and we're like, where is he? And we finally walk down towards the stage, and he's laying down like, maybe like one of your French girl style, like, no joke, like he's laying like, you know, with his head on his arm, and we're like, what is going on at this point? So we walk all the way back up, and we're like, Broberg, who is this guy? And
this Mr. Broberg was like, is it this guy with the dance instructor? And we ask her, and she's like, nope. And so now we're kind of worried.
Did he look like a younger dude, or is he like?
Yeah,
crazy
no,
old
he
guy?
looked like Bradley Cooper if Bradley Cooper had shark teeth. His teeth were sharp, and he
Kind of scary.
yeah, like he looked
that
like
guy's terrifying.
he looked like homeless Bradley Cooper, but he also looked like, you know, he might be biking right now, like he rode his bike somewhere, or he was like walking around because he had a backpack and stuff. So we're like,
Yeah.
oh, he looked normal. He didn't look homeless.
He just looked
Entirely
very
homeless.
Scary.
And
Like he was
so
a dumpster boy.
We went back up on the stage, and Broberg's like, because Broberg's like, go get to work, and I'll go take care of it. So we get on the stage, and we start
And he was never
watching.
heard of again.
We start watching, and we didn't hear what Mr. Broberg said, but Mr. Broberg walks over casually. He's still drinking his water. He just like starts talking to the guy, and then he leaves. Mr. Broberg leaves and walks back up. And Mr. Broberg's gone for like a few minutes, and the guy like gets up and he's like checking,
No joke.
poking.
No joke. So this guy got onto the stage, and I didn't even see him get onto the stage. He was just there, and he's like, "Psst, hey guys, come here." And so we walk over, and this guy's like, "Listen, are they gone?"
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's on the other. So we're on the.
Why would you do that?
No, I walk over cautiously,
Okay.
like
Like we kind of like
This
we
guy's
rubbed our faces,
terrified.
We were like looked at each other. We're like, okay. So we kind of just jumped in to go talk to him, and he's like, "Hey, is there a way out of here? Or like a back door or something?" And we're like, "Yeah, to the door to your left. You know, just go out that way." And he's like, "Okay, go in a few minutes."
I then asked him. I was like, "Hey man, what are you hiding from?" And he said, "I broke my girlfriend's heart, and now I think she wants to hurt me."
He's like, "You know
And-
how it is." And then Miss Broberg comes in. "Hey, sir, there's no one out there. You can come out." At first, he kind of like, when Mr. Broberg was walking in, he thought it was someone else. And he hid back behind the curtains again, and he came out when he heard Mr. Broberg's voice. And he goes off the stage, and he's like, "Thanks. You might have saved my life. I mean, I could take on 3 people, but not that many." And we're like,
But
was he, like,
but
crazy
the
or
thing,
what?
well, no, the thing that made me think he was crazy was what he told Mr. Broberg. Mr. Broberg also asked him what he was hiding from, and this guy said, "I'm hiding from 8 kids that are chasing after me."
Well,
And
This guy's basically.
I was like,
because kids could be like.
this guy's like 25 or 30.
No, but kids could be like 16 or 17-year-olds who could actually like hurt.
Well,
him.
yeah.
Well, the weird thing though is that Mr. Birmingham or whatever had like there was like 5 kids over there, so we're like, are these the kids he's running from? It was so weird.
But it was Mr. Birmingham.
And so he goes up, and Broberg is still talking to us and on the stage, but the guy won't go out the door. He's still watching for people, and Mr. B's like, all right, I'm gonna try again. And so he goes up, and he's like, can you? He like motions, Mr. Broberg motions. He's like, watch the door so he doesn't come back in. I'm gonna lock it. So we all get out, and he locks the door, and the guy walks over towards the doors, the side doors by that parking lot. He's still watching out those doors. He's still cautious. And Mr. B's like, go to the office and see if there's anybody here. So
I think this part was hilarious. So we walk down to the office, and the only one there is Mr. fucking Muncie and the fuckboy bald boy.
this is the
we
worst part.
we walk in and we're like, Mr. Muncie, we have a problem, and he's like, not now, I'm chatting online. And at
doing
first-
his insurance quota thing. We're like,
He-
there might potentially be a homeless man
very-
in this school, and you won't come.
I was like, there's this guy, and he seems to be a little out of his mind in here, and I thought you might want to come and, get him out. And he's like, I'm busy right now.
Mr. Muncie's a
I was like,
fuck ass.
okay, well,
like,
is the officer here? And he's like, no, I'm the only one that's here. Okay, so you want
Yeah,
us?
So he kicks us out of his room, and he's like, I'll chase him off in a minute. Shuts the door on us, and me and Andy are like, what the hell? Why would you? Okay, great. You'll make a bunch of kids wear their ID for their safety.
Yeah, you
but
guys
you
have
won't
fun,
Kick out a
uh,
homeless
Yeah.
person.
you guys have fun dealing with the crazy teleporting homeless guy.
Yeah, I
I
gotta-
got this internet thing.
Well, the crazy thing about the teleporting part is, so we go back down. Broberg's still there, right? And the guy had asked to go into the bathroom. He like shook Mr. B's hand.
That was the grossest thing.
Yeah. He's
Let
like-
me shake your hand.
You might have saved my life.
Let me
It was
shake
so
your hand.
crazy. So he goes into the bathroom, and you can hear like
He just starts masturbating, and then he shakes Mr. Broberg's hand with his nasty dick cheese.
but you can hear like things going on in the bathroom, like water running or paper towels or something. And we're there for like 10 minutes, and Mr. B's like, I'm gonna go check if he's still in there. Mr. B goes in there. He's not in there anymore.
We
And Robert and
Matt's
I don't
homeless.
know. And Andy was like, I'll check upstairs. You check downstairs. So I checked kind of by like Mr. Taylor's room, and then I stopped. Then I went kind of back up, and then I went back down, and I looked. And
You went
those-
checking by yourselves.
yeah.
And
Oh my
went
god, you're
back
about
up.
as smart as the Bonds in horror movies.
The horror movies that die one by one.
and
Crazy Bob.
and we went back up, and Mr. was talking to Mr. Broberg, and Mr. was like, "Yo, yeah, I can't do anything. I guess he's gone. I guess." And we're like, "We don't know where he is." And I still don't know where he is right now.
So he's like
And-
crawling around in the vents.
Well,
in the
when
school?
I came home and I told my dad, and my dad's like, "He's still at this school. You locked him in this school." And we're like,
He's laying down in the auditorium right now, like, are they still there?
"No, he's probably riding the tiger to safety." I don't know. He's
You walk in and he's like,
Just kind of sitting there like,
You walk in and he's like, "Hey kids,
I'm
I'll be
g-
your substitute teacher for today." It was horrifying because at first it was like, "Oh yeah, it's this person's husband, he's or then I was like, "Oh, he's playing hide and seek from his kids, so he's just kind of weird."
and then it was,
Now he's crazy.
what the fuck?
and we lock the door, right? And we come back in and no one's in there. And me and Nate are like, "What just happened?" It was
So this was the bathroom by Broberg's room.
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there windows in there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there
There
is,
is?
but he was too big to fit out of that. Like,
He was about my height and probably about Davis's size.
well, I'm more like Alex's size.
No.
taking him.
Oh, I wish I would have seen that fight.
Confirm Davis.
No,
would
I
beat the
thought we
crap
were
out of
gonna
that guy.
have to. I thought we were gonna have to like take him out.
The weird part
Out.
is leading up to this.
Take him out like.
Yeah, like
Or
that.
date him.
Like, shoot
you
him.
Date him?
Take him
Like,
to the movies.
So I take him out to eat because he's hungry.
and then assassinate him.
But the weird part is that right before we met Crazy Bob, Andy was talking about this cinnamon roll thing. He's like, I don't know, it's called Crazy Bob's or Hobo Bob's or something like that. And then he did his like spiel for a competition about like sleeping on
Park benches.
park benches and stuff. And then he came, and it was like a summoning spell.
You summoned Crazy Bob.
Like lightning striked, and he like walked
No
out.
joke. Those cinnamon buns. Those cinnamon buns.
Like hands.
I don't even. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still in the school because
Well,
he
then
could have gone anywhere. We
Me-
really didn't check that much.
We like
Me-
just shook the cameras and he's just like running back and forth in the hallway for like a day, just the entire
It's like
day.
it's like in those movies when people get trapped in the mall and they're like crawling around and stuff.
Yeah.
He's rubbing his body all over the place in there. That's horrified.
I don't want to go to
Uh,
school anymore.
me and-
that guy's gonna just be like waiting
see-
in a
I don't know,
bathroom.
You're
He's
gonna
stuck
see him
as,
tomorrow, and he's gonna be on the
Walking Dead.
dancing stage.
Has to cut his hand off because it got stuck in the door or something.
No,
Well, he had this
27 hours.
huge fucking backpack. He had like a
yeah.
backpacking pack on his back.
He could survive in there.
What if he was
man?
like a really clever thief, and when you go back to school on Monday, every
The
What are they
tiger
gonna
on.
steal?
The
Nothing
tiger.
works.
What if
They
we
were
go
nice
in the
computers,
auditorium,
the laptops,
turn
guys.
on the lights, and he's there, and he does like that Loki thing where he just like multiplies. He's going.
I just close the door and leave. I'd just be done.
Maybe
see-
this
you
is the zombie apocalypse, but everybody that he bites turns into him.
You see a small trail of light bulbs leading out into one of the dressing rooms, and he's just sitting there with all of the lights on. And he's
Or you
Rubbing
just
his
like
body.
he like gets paint or something on his shoes, and you see his footprints running down the hallway, and just in the middle of the hallway they just stop.
And then there's like a
Oh my
hole in
God.
the ceiling, and he ascended from right there. Oh my.
So
That's not a
after
horror movie,
maybe
man.
like 10 or 15 minutes after he was gone, I started writing it, the genie, which is like, you know, that power lift doodad. Me and Broberg started singing Sweeney Todd, but with Crazy Bob instead. It's like,
"'Tis the tale of Crazy Bob." and Robert made a funny joke.
How did you get his name?
oh,
Just make it up
We
on
made
the
we
spot.
made
We
it up.
made
It was
it
the
up.
Hobo Bob thing.
Oh, okay.
And
no joke, those cinnamon buns were fucking delicious, right, Davis? Like the ones during the show.
Oh yeah, those were really good.
Those, I want more of those.
Were they Hutmans?
No.
they're like
It's crazy.
Sammy Suter's mom brought them. They were just like frozen at first or something, but then you
Yeah, they were
them,
like
and they're
packaged, but like,
delicious.
and they're delicious. Oh my god, they were the most magical sweet I had tasted on my lips in a long time.
so imagine
Sounds
what's
good.
handsomer version of that. That's what Crazy Bob looked like. He had
It's like your dad.
Oh,
Crazy Joel.
It's actually a real dad.
maybe
Maybe it was future Van, and he came back in time because he thought.
that's why he's teleporting.
Yeah.
Because it's this time
I
travel.
got
Time
it. It's
machine.
like
He
Back to the
backpack is a time
Future, and I
He,
gotta like
he
stop.
forgot what you looked like, and he was trying to hide from you. He's like, is he gone? But he actually forgot what he looked like 20 years before.
Maybe he's actually blind, and because maybe me and Andy got in such a big fight that Andy broke my glasses in my eyes, and I've been blinded ever since.
Broke your eyes.
And so now,
Yep.
I scooped them out with an ice cream scoop.
and ever since, I've been like haunting the school looking for my long lost.
You're Milo.
You think we're all chasing after you because you did something to piss us off?
Oh, Crazy Bob
What's
equals
what's
Crazy
gonna happen?
Van.
What's gonna happen that you piss us off so bad, Van?
No, it's
Yeah.
been like
He's gonna
a
stop.
Yeah,
the
let's
podcast.
talk
You guys
about
are finally
this.
gonna get tired of me saying Coldplay sucks.
Coldplay is amazing, damn it!
And this is how it starts.
We're the kids.
I'm pretty okay with Coldplay. I don't know why you don't like him, man.
Yeah, Coldplay's awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a lot of shit for
I'm-
saying that, but I like Coldplay. Coldplay
Here
is
you go.
good.
No, I'm not.
No,
not-
Coldplay is good. You can shut your fucking
I'm not
mouth.
here to say that one.
I'm gonna
person's
shove this so
noise is
far up your
worse
pee
than other
hole
people's noise.
that I rip your bladder open
Ow.
and you cry.
And you cry.
Urine.
I'll do more
You
than cry.
You're gonna cry urine.
Yeah, he's gonna pee out of his eyes after he starts smoking out of them.
Crazy.
All right.
Smoke out your eyes.
Best dream. 10 out of 10.
This is
Would-
why he's so scared. Like, right when you're about to put it in your urethra, he went back in time.
Jesus Christ.
Who's this?
Why?
Is this you?
urethra.
Oh, you're the one that's touching
Maybe
me.
Crazy Bob is Hank Hill.
Damn it, Bobby.
That's why he's
I
hiding
sell
from
propane.
kids.
Propane accessories.
That's what it's in his backpack.
Propane
one-
accessories.
He lost the propane. That's what he's looking for.
Isn't gone yet. What? The voices.
I just don't know what to think anymore. The
That's-
fact that it happened, and the fact that everybody let it happen, and the fact that no one was curious about why it happened, or that Mr. Muncie was like, "We have a problem."
Yeah, maybe it was.
No, you know what
Mr.
the worst part
Muncie's
that happened
brother.
though, is that when Mr. Muncie asked what he looked like, he's like, "Is he Hispanic?" First thing he said, it's like, no, he looked like Bradley Cooper.
No,
Okay, dear Mr. Muncie, my name is Davis Bitten. I'm in the 12th grade at Ogden High School in 2015. If you ever listen to this, you're a racist cunt. The end. I fucking hate you.
I have something to say about this. When he was asking us about him, he was like, before he asked if he was Hispanic, he was like, yeah, we get that guy in here all the time. Is he Hispanic? And you're like, nope. Who are you talking about?
Who's this Hispanic guy now? I want to know that.
Crazy Bob's Mexican cousin, Crazy
it's-
Jorge.
Local Jorge.
I feel like Crazy Bob's like a brand now, and like
Crazy Bob.
Make a bunch of shirts with Crazy Bob's face on it.
I'm absolutely getting those.
He buys one. He's like, it's a mirror into my soul.
For the podcast picture this week, we should have Crazy Bob like
Yeah,
stabbing somebody.
I was gonna have Crazy Bob hugging all of us, and we're like,
Well, it was gonna
But
be.
he's running from the kids.
Van wanted to
So
take a
wouldn't he be
picture while we
hiding?
were fixing the
Or-
lights when we had all of the lights down on Friday or whatever fucking day, and he wanted to take a picture of that because they were all on and it looked really cool.
yeah, I wanted to take a picture of
It
us
did look
underneath
cool.
them because it would look like a painting. I thought that'd be a cool podcast picture.
But we,
We didn't get a chance
alas,
to do it.
Not to happen.
Maybe we can do it Monday, but I don't know.
No.
That's all I really have to bring to the table.
If we aren't attacked.
That's
Yeah, if Crazy Bob doesn't get to us first.
that's terrifying. That's like
It's-
something out of a horror movie.
And the thing
like
is, I
the
told my
homeless guy
dad,
that
and my dad
murders
like
everyone.
looked at me, and I thought my dad was gonna laugh. And my dad's like, "If you ever see him again, don't touch him." I'm like, "No, Dad, he's on the."
no, I gotta shake your hand. He saved my life.
Basically, he looks like what?
No, he reminded me of my newly made up character Winston. We all remember well, you guys
No,
don't.
I don't. Who's Winston?
The
Winston is
creepiest
the
motherfucker
fedora wearing fella.
with no eyebrows
So,
and no
I had
forehead.
at my little fire thing. Rowan brought a hat, and sorry, Rowan, you look kind of dumb. She brought this hat,
Dumb hat, Rowan.
and it wasn't even like
Winston
a
is-
like a fedora hat. Like it was like brony hat
Yeah.
status. Like
It's like what you would see a Raleigh Ramel wear.
Yeah.
It was like that halfway
Like-
fedora thing.
Yeah.
Like black pinstriped and
Yeah.
all that jazz.
and so Andy put it
Ew.
on.
The
and
only
Little-
thing missing
little
was a picture
MLP
of Jack
pin.
Skellington on it.
Yeah, and Andy put it on, but he put it like right by his eyebrows, so like it looked like he had no eyebrows, and he was walking around.
And like, his eyes were all wide open. And
It
like,
was
the fire, like,
horrifying.
beneath. It was so funny.
Was this on Friday?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
And he walked all lanky. It's Winston, kids.
It's Winston, kids.
that's our next series after Snake Skull is Winston and Crazy Bob, teamwork. It's like the greatest superhero duo
Only-
ever.
It was what was my guy's name? Todd.
Todd was funny. You guys didn't see Todd.
Didn't get to see him.
No.
Only the people that were backstage during Midsummer got to see Todd. It was
I didn't get to see Todd.
I didn't do Todd.
here.
on
Can I
last
see your
day.
glasses?
Oh, Andy, I never got to congratulate you on.
You know what? No. You know what you said to me? You know what you said to me? You didn't do it, Andy. You didn't do the wizard fingers, and that was all you said
I
to
did
me.
see Todd.
This is Todd. My name's Todd.
Todd on the podcast.
Toddcast.
I love the Toddcast.
Anyone?
Pretty well.
Anyone have any questions for Todd?
Hey Todd,
Yes.
how do you feel about Midsummer's Night Eve?
Well, that's not a thing.
Okay,
Say it right.
it was a joke.
No, it's not funny.
Sorry. Well, leave. I will send like Crazy Bob.
That's the sound it makes when you ascend.
When you ascend.
Yes.
Then what does the rapture sound like? Oh,
Yeah. I was there for the first two.
saw the first two in theaters.
The book was better.
Yes.
Well, Todd, what do you feel? What's your salt shaker for the week?
Well, my mom was supposed to buy me some cereal, and I wanted Fruit Loops. But guess what she bought me? Apple Jacks! I didn't want Apple Jacks! I said Fruit Loops, Mom, you idiot!
I'm so sorry, God. You wanna go?
I'm supposed to eat fucking Apple Jacks? No!
You're not a fan of the Jamaican cinnamon?
No.
today?
Sell those things anymore?
You sound like one of the
Yeah.
6-year-olds from COD.
Damn it, Alex.
I'm
You
sorry,
keep, you keep
FaceTiming
like.
my feet.
No, this time was worse than the last. You touched one leg and then you went and touched the other and then you touched the first one again.
What about you, Andy? What's your salt shaker of the week?
I do have one. I'm pretty sure I have one.
Oh.
Todd, can I have a turn?
Yes.
Here, let me do my Winston. I'll use my hood as a substitute.
Do-rag Winston. Welcome to the hood.
Good Winston.
Hey, boys. I'm salty.
About what?
Salty skin.
Southeastern.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh?
Welp. That's a
Yep.
podcast for
Okay.
this week.
Well, thanks.
We gotta leave because we have a serial killer in the room.
Yeah.
I've never been so tripped out in my life by wearing glasses halfway over my line of sight and looking at a screen.
So, anyways, I
At a Winston mode.
my salt shaker for this week.
Oh
So,
my God.
quite recently, me and Davis had to go up to the catwalk, which fucking I hate working up there. Well, I like working up there. I just hate the jobs that I get up there. We had to fix some lights, or we had to replace some lamps in the lights, and it turns out that my light was broken to the point where like the socket was like bent all weird. It was like separated from itself, and so it was like beyond difficult to get it in. But I did.
Nice.
I want to start doing more sound effects on the show.
I did.
Be
So,
like
I have an app for
Crazy
that.
Ira and the douche from Parks and Rec, and they just be like, Crazy Ira and the douche.
Like, is this the one Asian guy with the board? Just like hits the button.
Soundboard.
Keep going.
Dude, I have so much.
I had to replace
Jesus.
this. I had to replace this lamp, and it wouldn't go in. And I spent like half an hour trying to fix this light. Got it to work though.
So, real quick about that sound effect. So last week,
Wow, this is louder.
last week Ash listened to a podcast and he was like, "I hate Tony now." And I'm like, "Why?"
Oh.
And he's like, "Cause he plays stupid sound effects all the time." And I'm like, "That was Davis." He's like, "Oh, guess it's okay then." So that's two people that hate Tony. My
Wait,
dad's-
what's
well.
the other one?
My dad's girlfriend
Tony
hates
didn't even-
Tony because of the hot mom comment from last week.
Oh.
What? Wait, what did
I
you
don't
say?
know what I said. I don't know what I,
I
said.
forgot what he said.
I don't remember what he said, but it was about hot mom.
Why did we agree on Andy's mom?
Because Andy with long hair.
Because it's Andy with long hair.
Wait, did you listen to the podcast, Davis?
Yeah.
Okay. I was waiting because you're like, when did we decide? I'm like, when was Davis here?
Davis decided he hasn't listened to the podcast yet. He just kind of already knew my mom was. I
Andy's
called
mom
you.
looks
I,
like
call,
Andy.
That's such an uncomfortable thought.
I,
for me.
I called you in the middle of the podcast to ask you what your thoughts were on the hottest mom of the podcast.
You guys haven't seen my mom. I don't think you want to.
No, we saw her.
Wait,
She
like.
waved to us that one time
Is
when
your-
we dropped you off.
Oh yeah,
She was
your
like,
mom.
take care of my baby.
We were like, well, I remember because in the podcast I said, well, not Alex's mom. And that's not to be mean or anything, but not your mom.
But you're not into Hispanic women because you're a fucking racist.
no.
Racist van.
Dear Van
Racism.
Williamson, I am Andrew Walker. I am a senior in high school at Ogden High School, and if you're listening to this, you're a racist bastard.
I'm not racist. I'm the least racist.
Two.
I'm the. It's back! Full circle.
Hopefully,
I'm
that
the
black
least
guy will
racist person
shout us
here.
out
Now we
again.
loop.
Fuck you.
Maybe Alex.
What the hell? hell?
Okay, everybody but you. Andy is racist and Tony is racist.
I am not
What
racist.
the fuck?
You and Rowan had a whole conversation about how you hate Mexicans.
I hate the stupid ones.
No.
That's general.
Rowan's
Say white
racist.
people,
Rowan
dude.
is
Yeah,
racist.
Rowan is.
Becky's
Appreciate white,
racist.
Stupid people.
Do you know what Rowan said the other
I
day?
do. I hate a lot of people.
Were you there
Rowan
for
just
that?
always complains about how much she hates Mexicans.
No.
And I don't generalize it to Mexicans. There are a lot of Mexican people who are like that, but there's also a lot of white
Yeah.
kids who are
No,
like that.
that's why I hate
I
generalizing.
hate swag fags.
Generalizing is the word.
I
Yeah.
hate generalizing because I'm like just because like there's a few kids that are Hispanic that are bad doesn't mean that you should ask if crazy people are Hispanic or anything. Like there are
The-
bad everybody. There's
Yeah.
just bad people.
Yeah.
The worst
like-
part for me is when they have like a 5th grade reading level in high school.
Oh,
That
Do you think they choose
it
to do
irks
that,
me.
Andy?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into. full
Yeah,
details
I
of
think
it,
they
but
fucking
holy schmoly.
choose to do that.
No.
It's just a lot of
What?
Hispanic people
There-
fall into the stereotype and they have to live in that world because of how people treat them.
I don't want to like go and say like, well, I don't see color. You know, because like everyone sees it. Like you
yeah,
can
well, yeah,
tell. Like
yeah.
you think like,
It's more than color. It's
yeah,
like-
it's not. That's not.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
Wait,
really matter
but-
to me. A lot of my
yeah.
friends are Mexican.
Exactly. Like you shouldn't be like when I hate
kinda
the
hard
people
not to
that
have
try to
Mexican
defend
friends if you live
Hispanic
in
people by
Utah.
going, but I know a lot of smart Mexican people. It's like no, you just know smart people. You
Yeah.
just know people who are smart. You know people.
I just
Well,
yeah.
no, it's like there's a bunch of like other people that have a 5th grade reading level, but like no joke, 90% of our English class is not white.
No, it's
No,
we
wait,
have
no.
a lot of white people.
Maybe like. Anyways, so it's not just like Mexicans and black people. There's like some white kids in our class that can't read for shit.
It's-
like me. I can't even fucking read at all.
Problems because
Andy,
it's how they
stop
were
trying to
raised.
save what you said.
Hey, no. Okay, I'm not gonna try and save it. There's a lot of people that read at a 5th grade level. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Mr. Broberg knows it because I told him and he agreed with me. That's
Mr. B's
no.
kind of also not very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You think he's not very nice because you know what we do to each other?
Mr. Broberg, if you're listening to this, my name is Davis.
This sounds like one of those like CNN documentaries, and it like starts out and it's like, hello.
Can you guys change my voice? I don't want anyone to know who I am.
Mr. Broberg, if you're listening to this, I am a student in your 3rd period on B-days. Fuck yourself.
Mr. Broberg, if you're listening to this, that was Andy Walker.
No, it's not.
The worst is when they're like, I think it happens a lot.
It's Zach Martin.
It happens
Zach
a lot
Martin.
in, like,
Me
the
and my
credits.
bottle of
Liar.
Jaeger.
It happens a lot, like, you know, when
Oh,
people are like, we're
we
trying to
can talk
conceal
about
these
that
people's
too.
identity, and then they put their name in the credits. It's like, well, whoops.
Yeah.
They're in the credits.
Is that actually a thing?
Sometimes that happens all the time. Yeah.
You
Probably with
talk about
CNN
it.
because CNN's dumb.
Shut up.
So there's this kid in Andy and I's English class. And as you can tell, I learned much from English.
You're not supposed to eat the mic, man.
And and he's just like the worst compulsive liar. Like, and he'll just
what's his name?
Zach Martin.
Oh my
You guys
gosh.
know.
Yep.
You know who he is.
Zach. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, worst compulsive liar I've ever seen. He talks about like all the drugs and drinking he does, and then this girl asked him like, "Oh yeah, what were you on?" And he was like, the names of them escape me." And we're like, "Okay, you're clearly making this up because he'll like say ridiculous things like, yeah, I got a bottle of Jaeger from the liquor store because the guy knows me there, and he only gave it to me for like $20, and it was like 1.5 liters or something, and I drank most of it in a day." Which is hard liquor. And a liter of hard liquor in a 24-hour period
He'd still be drunk.
from the guy at the liquor store who knows him. And so since he's underage and he knows him, he can sell him alcohol.
A liter
Game
of
over,
alcohol
yeah.
for $20 is just ridiculous. Even
Yeah.
if you know the guy. That's
Yeah.
just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys
Unless
heard
it's,
that?
like, 50 years old and
Yeah,
it's from like Germany during World War War.
but then it's worth more.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
The
care.
older it is, the more it's worth.
No, I think that's with wine.
It's with wine and like scotch and stuff.
Yeah, so I don't think it would count for. The only reason he knows Jaeger is because of Attack on Titan, probably.
I think it's because Jaeger's like one of the most famous types of alcohol.
Yeah.
Why
That
did he
and
just- but
whiskey.
he- I mean, I guess, but it probably sounds more like a lie because he said Jaeger. Like he was trying to be specific.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, like most people would just be like, "Yeah, I got some beer."
Yeah. Have you
Well,
guys
I
heard that
got
Dan
alcohol.
Cummins joke about compulsive liars?
Mm.
So funny. Do you guys know who Dan Cummins is?
Yes.
Yep.
He's a stand-up comedian dude, and he's just like, he talks about like you can talk to him and kind of get them to create the story for
I
you.
remember this bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
And he talks about, I was like, oh, did you go fishing this weekend? Yeah. I don't use a pole. Catch him with my hands. I'm like a bear. And I haven't heard the joke in a while. But it's like something like that. And they're like, oh, what kind of boat do you use? And he's like, I don't use a boat. I stand on the river with my ankles of steel.
And then it was just like, how many fish did you catch? Like, 1 a minute.
Yeah.
I was there for an hour. Just grabbing fish, punching bears.
Yeah.
I want to do that to that Zach kid. I want to get him to.
Let's get him on the podcast.
Okay, one time,
No.
he was in
He knows
one of my
me.
engineering classes in sophomore year, and he talked about how he was like pagan or something, like this weird like pagan religion thing, like, and he talked about like, yeah, my friend is getting me a dragon, and like was legit being serious, and it was like, yeah, because I mean, I'm the only one who can see it, but he gets it for me. And like it gives me advice and stuff. And it's a dragon. And I'm like, oh, what's it look
Maybe
like?
he's crazy, Bob.
He goes to,
Wizards of Waverly Place.
pretty much. Yeah, weird dude. Andy's podcast selfie.
Don't mind me.
Okay, well, time
Ayo.
to keep talking.
I don't understand why people. I mean, the reason that you can tell compulsive liars.
Sit over. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Hey. I don't know if I'm in there.
The reason
but
that you can
whatever.
tell compulsive liars more than everybody is that they're so specific in their details. Like
Yeah.
they've practiced it before. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's play the compulsive lying
I
game.
really don't like. I don't know.
Okay.
No, you.
No. Okay. I have a
dropped
game.
out. You guys
Yeah,
don't know him.
I have
He
a
was the
game.
worst.
Okay. I just want to try this. We tell a lie and we tell a truth, and everyone has to guess which one is the lie and which one is the truth.
Okay.
Oh. I like
Do you want to
this
go first
idea.
then?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
So it can be, lie first or truth first, whatever.
All right.
Just two things about yourself from any point in time. It can be even before we knew each other, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I try to decide which one to talk about.
I gotta get over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started playing guitar when I was in the 5th grade, but stopped until I was a sophomore in high school. The second thing, I once had a dream that I had an intense makeout sesh with Forrest, like a month ago.
All right. I have the answer right now.
First one is a lie.
First one's a lie because the
First
second
one
one.
is a lie.
No. I almost want the second
Here,
one to be a lie
okay,
because
Van
it's a
first.
real thing that happened.
Van first. Yes, I did in fact actually kiss Forrest for $10, I think, if I remember right.
Lips?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kiss a man on the lips for $10.
Now we'll do
That's
it for
hot.
free.
What do I get for
I don't have
5?
that kind of money.
Andy, what do I get for 5?
You get nothing.
Damn.
He'll nibble in your ear for the next podcast.
I'll take it.
Make sure you clean them.
Okay.
I would kiss Forrest once a week for
That
$10.
sleepy cabin video.
I want to
They're,
say.
they're like spooning on the couch and he starts to like nibble on the dude's ear.
I want to say Sleepy Cabin is by far my favorite podcast.
Shouts out to Sleepy Cabin, even though you guys don't know we exist.
Shout out to Owning Cartoons and Rice Pirate.
I think we need to start like not confronting, but like talking to other YouTubers and being like, maybe they'll do like collabs with us and like they'll be like, yeah, check out this small channel.
Yeah, we need to find like
Maybe
local YouTubers.
Yeah.
Well,
But ones that aren't stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
Cool
the
people.
only people I know are like kind of somewhat internet famous are Viners from Utah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
sorry.
I have met what's her face, the musician chick. Fucking, her name lost me. I met her once.
What does she play?
She plays guitar. No, like I think she goes to Ogden.
Fucking high?
She's like our age. And hold on, yeah. Do you think it's a lie or not?
Is she an internet celebrity?
Like I'll figure out what her name in a minute.
Should we move on with the lie game now? or-
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think that's a lie, or which one do you think is a lie?
I think the first one is a lie because you're still playing.
Okay, Tony.
I gotta say the first one.
First one.
You guys are all wrong. The first one was a truth. The second one was a lie. I
Well,
did.
excuse us for
Ooh.
not.
I did.
I was right.
I did.
said that the second
Oh,
one was a
you
lie
were right.
because It happened in real life.
I did start playing in like 4th or 5th grade or whatever. I quit because I was like, this is stupid. Why? When am I ever gonna fucking play guitar?
You played like a rock show like the last 3 months ago.
That's
You're
what I'm
still
saying.
playing.
That's what I'm saying.
He said he started again in sophomore year.
Oh,
Yeah.
started again. I thought you said you stopped sophomore year.
No. Oh, that's bad.
That's what I
For
heard
some
too.
reason, I thought that you played like during middle school or something.
Davis is
Go ahead, Davis.
My penis is 14 inches long, and I have been in 14 fights, all of which I have won.
They're both true, Davis.
Yeah. Don't. That's.
Yeah, you get another
Yeah.
inch for every fight you win.
Yep.
So wait, he started out with nothing?
Yeah.
Was it just like
The first fight is what gets you 1 penis inch, and it just grows every fight.
Next lie.
Next slide.
Obviously, Davis doesn't know how to lie. Jeez.
Davis is.
I've never told a lie in my life. I am the most honest person in the world. I've met
Amazing.
the president. We go golfing.
You play bowling and
I'm married.
played Wii bowling?
If you look on Davis's Wii account, he has a me of Obama.
Nice.
Obama made when he came over. He has like a fedora and stuff.
He's in like a suit or Hawaiian clothes.
Ooh.
Controversial.
Obama, have you guys seen that like Onion article where it's like Obama has to constantly remind himself, "You are not your job." Like, so the Onion is funny. Anyways,
Yeah, it
Tony's
is.
turn.
Okay. So the first one is Simon Pegg, the actor from the Cornetto trilogy, like Shaun of the Dead and stuff, has complimented something of mine. Or I have taken Taekwondo.
Well, obviously Tony doesn't know how to tell the truth.
Well, the
Yeah, sorry guys.
first one sounds kind of specific to be a lie.
Yeah, it sounds like.
yeah.
Yeah.
I picked the first one as the truth.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
First one is true.
Well, no, actually,
That
I'm
one is
just gonna go the opposite just to make it a game.
Fucking whoever Simon.
Simon
Simon
Pegg.
Pegg?
Simon Cowell, yeah.
Simon
Simon Cowell said
Blake.
anything.
Simon
like, wow,
Pegg
you're
is
awesome.
Scotty
Simon
from the new
Egg. Yeah.
Star Trek movies.
Star Trek.
I haven't seen any of the new Star Trek movies.
I'm just gonna say that the second one's a lie just because to be opposite from you guys.
What?
No,
You
we
that
said the
for-
first one's the truth. So
Oh.
if you say the second
first
one's
one's
a
the
lie,
truth
it's just a
then,
different
sorry.
way of saying
Yeah,
the same
sorry.
thing. you
Second one's
said.
a lie. Right. We're on the same page.
Yeah, we're all on the same one.
All right. So first one is truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. I paid $75 for an autograph. Gave him this little like paper thing that an artist drew, and he's like, "Oh man, that looks exactly like this one guy. Good job!" And I just gave it to him. He's like, "Cool, $75. Gone."
You know, at first I was like,
He was the
oh,
most
after-
expensive guy. The stupid fantasy con thing in Salt
Why
Lake.
would you go to
Fantasy Con.
Fantasy Con? It's like
Because
sounds kinda
Simon
just like a
Pegg-
joke.
Well, because Elijah Wood had a DJ show, don't you know?
I heard that was
that's where
a
every
Garbo.
Kokiri
It
boy
was
and
just so
girl gets
bad.
their fairy at Fantasy Con.
Absolutely,
That's where
man.
Zach got his dragon, don't you know?
Don't you? Don't
He's
you
not
know?
riding his bike, he's riding his dragon. We can only perceive it as his bike. It's a fucking dragon!
You blind.
Oh my god!
Our worldly minds cannot comprehend the magics that Zach
Dragons
can
cannot
see.
be seen with the naked eye.
Magical bike dragon.
Okay.
Alex, it's your turn.
Okay. I killed a baby chicken with my bare hand, or I have
I
a
actually have killed a chicken
bird-shaped
before.
birthmark on my back.
These are both.
Bird.
These are both birds. These both involve birds.
Did you get the
One is birth. One involves birth, and one dying. Let's
I,
analyze.
life and death?
I had
Both
something.
represented by a bird. What do birds symbolize in literature? What does a bird symbolize in literature, Van?
Freedom.
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 Yep.
So freedom.
And he was born in America.
So either,
freedom.
so either Alex thinks that
He's a free
being
man.
born is freedom or dying is freedom, and I think dying sounds more cool if you say, yeah, dying is freedom. So I'm gonna go that you've killed a chicken.
You
Is
know,
the truth.
I'm gonna say that just to be opposite. I'm gonna say that the birthmark on his back is true, but he did kill a chicken just with his teeth.
I'm gonna agree with Davis because Davis is never wrong because he can't lie.
Oh,
Not a liar.
Davis is Jesus Christ. I am with him. Gospel.
We all like.
I am with him,
What
gospel.
will come out of Davis's mouth this time? Nothing.
Which of the many truths will escape his lips?
Okay, I killed the chicken with my hand.
I
Oh.
am
Word,
the
right,
best.
word. Tell us about it, because
Yeah.
I've killed a chicken too.
Okay, so basically there was an egg, and this was back in Mexico when they had a farm.
Did you just like
You just killed
fatality?
the egg?
And
He
Yes.
threw it at the chicken.
No, did you guys know that you can't like squeeze an egg to like
yeah,
break
but
it?
I considered it a challenge, and I did my hardest to break it, and I smashed it with my hands.
And there was a chicken embryo in there.
Yes.
Did you eat it? I hold on. Can I tell my chicken story really quick?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I had
Someone's
this
fast.
friend who had a bunch of chickens, and all of these chickens ganged up on one chicken and clawed its eyes out.
Oh God!
So this chicken was screwed, and so we took it up to the mountains, and he gave me a BB gun.
Sacrificed it to the sun god Ra.
He gave me a BB gun, and he's like, "Okay, I want you to shoot it." And so
BB
I shot
gun?
this chicken in
Jesus.
the in
This is like
in the.
Old Yeller.
Yeah, this is ironically the same day Andy finished Old Yeller. And he had an urge.
So I shot this chicken, and I'm a pretty poor shot, but I did hit him in the head.
I thought you were gonna say that you missed and you had to try again.
No, he did. He
like,
he
hit it
was
in the leg
he
and
laid
it's
down. He laid down. For,
It's like that one Robot Chicken sketch when the gummy bear gets trapped in the
Oh,
in the
yeah.
bear trap and it eats itself out and it's like it's okay and then it steps in another one. It's like "Wah!"
so this chicken, for like 20 minutes after I shot it, I was like, "Oh my god, I just killed a chicken." This chicken stood up
Oh my
and
God!
walked down the mountain with a BB in its face.
No, you can like cut a chicken's head off.
Yeah.
Zombie chicken.
Yeah, well, I was like, well, maybe it's actually dead. And so we had to chase after it and shoot at it while it was being a zombie.
Then the police showed up and saw Andy chasing and shooting at a chicken.
Get out of here, you stupid cock!
We do not condone animal abuse.
Andy does.
No,
That's the chicken.
if
Okay,
it's a
Van, go.
chicken that had its eyes clawed out, then put it out of its misery. But if it's a harmless little chicken egg, then
I
you're
didn't know there was a
Yeah.
fucking chicken.
Van.
Alex was trying to reenact Minecraft and failed miserably.
oh god!
Oh my! Since this is only an audio podcast, everybody made a throwing hand motion just to clarify what was going on there.
And
All right,
Alex
we need a
just
camera.
sat there.
All right. I have previously owned my own business. That's my first one.
Yeah.
And I have kissed 4 people at the same time.
What the?
I gotta go with the second one because you seem
First
like the
one's
kind
a
of
lie.
weird guy to do that.
Wait, which one? What?
The second one for the truth.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the first one as the truth.
First one is a lie.
I'm gonna go.
told me about the first one.
I'm gonna go with the first one also. It's the truth.
That's the truth? Like,
Yeah.
it gets confusing. Okay, so the first one I think is a lie.
Going opposite.
What do you guys consider a business?
Well, what do you?
Something that makes money and can sell things.
Yeah, if you're selling things.
Product for
Give it
currency.
All right, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, because you told me like you like sold paintings at your dad's work or something.
Yep.
That's cool.
I've actually never kissed 4 people at the same time.
Okay, well now's your chance. Come on.
Come on.
All you have to do is. There's 5 of us though. Who is?
No,
No, but we're 4.
There's
And then
4 of
You're
us.
kissing 4 people.
Oh, I meant like, including me.
How does that
Oh.
even work?
Well, I mean,
Well, you
2
all
Yeah.
put your faces together until like you can't get any closer, and you're like,
No, I mean
go
2
like
people. 2 people are like this,
And then you go.
and the other 2 people are like this. So you make like a plus of faces.
There's
and then the executor beheads you all.
Yep.
At least you had a nice last moment.
4 and 1.
Multi-kill.
Nice.
Kilimanjaro.
okay. Now what do we talk about?
Okay.
Oh, man.
I actually
Wait.
have a movie that I thought of because I watched it like 3 years ago and just kind of popped up into my head in the shower. Is
Tony, the story of a British boy in an American land.
yeah. So so have any of you guys
Mr.
seen this
Bean?
movie called like The Mothman Prophecies or something like that?
What the?
It's on my queue in Netflix.
All of you have to watch it now. Is it on Instant
Why
Queue?
is it like? Is it like
yeah.
a deep, crazy movie?
It's like a creepy movie.
Okay.
It was advertised to me as being like scary, and I was thinking jump scares. It's none of that, but it's just like
like
the
a paranoid
concept
kind
of
of
it
thing.
is really creepy. if you just sit down and
Mothman.
watch it. Yeah, the Mothman prophecy.
So
You know
it's
how
this
people see
man
Moth.
who it's this man who wears fairy wings and he runs around and he pokes people with his
Yeah,
little
no,
Bob.
But
Oh, I thought you guys said Mop Man. And I was like, what are you talking
Senator of Doom.
The
He's
tale of
like-
2 janitors.
He like mops up blood and you're just like, that's scary. Wow.
No,
He
he
mops it
cleans
with
up
his
after
long
every like final
dreadlocks.
death scene in a movie. Like that's his job. That'd be a cool documentary.
I've actually heard of the Mothman Prophecies movie because
What is it?
back in 7th grade, while I was still buddies with good old Jarek Davis.
Ew. Sorry.
Yeah, I was buddies with him in 7th grade, and we started all these websites about like cryptology, and one was about Mothman, and we had people write us about their cryptology experiences, and we got like 2 letters. One was about Mothman, and one was about Bigfoot. The Bigfoot one was like, I saw him run through my backyard, but like the Mothman one was like 2 pages, and it was kind of cool.
I just feel
Yeah,
bad for
it's
that
like-
one person that had to give in to 2 7th graders to tell them about his Mothman. He's like, no one else can handle this, but these pure hearts can.
Well,
they
it wasn't
can
even
deal
like
with it.
legit websites. It was like that Google Sites thing where it's like .tk or whatever, you know.
Oh wow.
So pretty much what the story of Mothman is, it's like in all of these cultures, they've always been depicted in pictures as some giant creature that has like moth wings.
And glowing red eyes.
Yeah. And it's like he's like the omen of death, pretty much. And
Is he
it's a
played
pretty-
by Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
No, you never see him. You only hear him
Well, I mean,
through the phone, because I guess that's the only way he can talk to people is through fucking payphones. It's pretty great.
hello.
Dwayne, is that you?
Oh, you got me.
Ah, Dwayne.
I haven't been the same since the game plan.
Tried to bring it back with Hercules, but nope.
No one wanted to see that movie.
No.
You want to know who went to go see that movie?
No
Nobody.
Not a single person.
Not even.
Oh wait, it's out. I didn't even know it was out. I haven't heard
Nope.
anything.
They've
about
deleted
it.
every single copy of it.
Oh, good. They should have.
Shut up, Dwayne. No one actually likes you.
Watch out, he might WWE you to death.
Ow.
Pain and Gain was
Fake-
decent.
See, I
He
feel
might
like
make you
I've heard
hit
about that movie, but I feel like the
rock
movie was like
bottom.
so overlooked. I don't know.
Wasn't he in the Expendables?
I think he was really good in the
Expendable.
G.I. Joe Resolute movie.
Oh my god.
Fuck G.I. Joe.
I hate the G.I. Joe movies.
Those were bad.
No, the worst part is I was like, the Transformers movie came out the week before the G.I. Joe one came out, and I was like, Transformers, sweet! And then I was like, G.I. Joe, sweet. Disappointed.
Yeah.
I've never been more disappointed in a 2-week
They
disappointment.
could have done something really cool with it, and they just made it into like a giant toy commercial.
It was.
It was like the Batman and Robin.
G.I.
of
Joe
the
or-
art
Batman and
century.
Robin is the worst.
Yeah.
Shut up,
G.I.
Arnold
Joe or-
Schwarzenegger. I'm not gonna chill out.
I haven't seen Batman and Robin because so many people have told me not to.
Just don't even.
Batman and Robin.
It's George Clooney as Batman.
Oh,
Who
that
fights-
one. Yep. Don't
Arnold
watch it.
Schwarzenegger as
Never
Mr.
watch
Freeze.
a Joel Schumacher movie.
Mary Schumacher?
Basically, Batman and Robin is
You don't.
Batman, chill out.
And then they have Bane, but Bane is like a retard.
yeah, Bane is like the skinny like Rey Mysterio looking guy, and like they pump drugs in him. He's like,
Yeah.
do what Poison Ivy says, 'cause white. That's the worst
I was
movie.
born in it.
And then Robin in there, he's like, I'm usually in dog movies. This is my first major role. Shut up, other that guy.
Who's that guy?
The Bat credit card. Never leave the cave without it.
Bat
my favorite
nipples.
line. Bat nipples.
Yeah,
yeah,
Bat suit
Bat-
has
George
nipples.
Clooney's Batman suit had
But
nipples.
they did that in Batman Forever too, with Val Kilmer.
I
No,
didn't
you could
like
probably
that one
Google it.
either. Here are the only good Batman movies: the Christopher Nolan ones and the Tim Burton ones.
Yeah. Or
And then-
even Batman.
Michael Keaton was
or-
good.
Yeah, Michael
but,
Keaton was a good Batman, but the one with Catwoman and the Penguin was too Tim Burton-y for me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was okay with
This
Catwoman, but I
is
really
the-
liked that Penguin. I thought that Penguin was really cool. Like, how his fingers were all
Yeah.
jacked up and stuff. I like the Penguin in that. I feel like that's the best
I don't
Penguin.
think we like bit that dude's nose off or whatever.
Yeah, it was weird. Batman has a weird history of just.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Birdman?
I want to
No,
so bad.
It's so good. Why am I the? Did you see it?
No, I wanna
No.
watch
No,
it.
we need to.
No
once
one-
it hits
no
the
one
$3
watch
theater,
all
we
the-
need to go
yeah.
see it.
Oh man, it's so good.
I want to see Boyhood too.
I want to see
Boyhood
Boyhood.
is really good too.
Yeah,
I
Just
saw
all
Boyhood.
movies nominated for Grammys.
I watched
Oscars.
Oscars.
Oscar- Close enough.
Dumb.
All those movies animated.
They made
Fuck,
it for
never mind.
fuck.
I
got
don't-
what you're
did
saying.
Boyhood get anything?
Nominated for the music
Did- I don't-
awards.
I don't
I think it
Boyhood-
should've.
No,
Boyhood was
Boyhood
really
got a
good.
supporting actress.
Nah,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
with
that's
my
what's
humor
your
is sarcasm.
bucket?
Because she cried on screen.
Yeah.
Some chick.
Oh my god.
I
When
don't
was
know.
this?
I can't remember her
fucking-
name.
I need-
Blonde, the girl who played the mom.
Yeah.
Who did
someone-
Kanye almost step in on during that?
Everybody?
Beck.
Beck.
That's
Yep.
who it was.
Yeah, Beck's
That
I
was
feel so
so
bad for
funny.
Beck. He's gone so long. He finally
I
gets
know.
something, and then Kanye just walks up and then walks off. Like
And he was like,
he was like,
Like no,
okay.
Beck has had a huge contribution to the music industry, but
Beck
like
is the
people don't
music
really know
industry.
about
Yeah.
him.
I wish I was gonna go to that, but I
But-
didn't. I was so sad.
after Kanye
I
was
want to,
like,
so
I think that fucking my lady should have gotten it. And I was like, well, you're dumb.
No, he said that Beck was good.
Well, he said Beck was good. There was like this interview or
He should
shit.
just be banned. He should just not be allowed to go to these things anymore.
Why is he like so
He's never
close
gonna win.
Dear
one,
Kanye
so-
West.
Yeah, why is he so close to the stage?
He should just be like,
No, maybe he pull a John
Put him
Wilkes
on
Booth
the
and he
balcony.
jumped
Put him in the
balcony.
back and have a fat guy like just be on his lap.
You put him on the
Like, you
balcony.
don't get to
he
go
like
up.
pulls
Yeah,
out
have his
zip line,
wife
he's
sit
like,
on him.
He rides down. He's like, and he rides
Ask
back.
him to buy the microphone. He's like, Beyonce's in one.
Even though he's not dating Beyonce though, he's dating Kim Kardashian.
Well, I know.
Kim
Kim
Dodasian.
Kardashian.
Kim Dodasian.
Shut up.
See from
Rick.
the Dodasians.
Kim Calrissian.
What have we here?
Lando.
Lando's right.
Lando.
It's funny because the shirt in our podcast picture, Alex has a shirt that says "Not Lando."
Not Lando.
because he's the only colored person.
Definitely not Lando.
I think if we were all to be Star Wars, that's what I want to talk about now. Who would we all be if we were Star Wars characters?
Stormtrooper that dies would be me.
Hey,
I think
That-
Alex would be.
that would have been perfect part for the sound effect.
Yeah.
Larry.
yeah.
Larry.
So we have to go back.
Just he was just staring at you like, what the? What
Okay,
were you
everybody talk like
talking
they're talking
about?
backwards.
Yep,
Yeah.
you was? Yeah.
Hey, if
Bush
we
did
were all-
9/11.
Crazy Bob.
It was an inside job. Hey, if we were all Star Wars characters, who would you be? Tony?
I would be dead Stormtrooper number 1.
Yay. Okay,
Flawless.
Okay.
Hey, who would you be?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. Like, I know the characters of Star Wars, but I'm not like on a deep level with Star Wars like you, basement Star Wars boy Van.
Basement is everywhere.
George Lucas is my god.
Van is Yoda.
I think
Can I change my answer to be the black Stormtrooper
Van
from the
looks
commercial?
like.
Have you seen that college humor video? Where they're like trying to get the guy to do it, and they're like, they can't get it right. They're like, white cop, and he jumps up in his actual trailer.
I think so. You know those like weird little midget worker not kids. They're like
Jawas?
Jawas.
No, not Jawas. They're like in Bespin.
The Oompa Loompas?
Oh,
Oh
Ugnaughts.
yeah.
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 That's what I think Tony is.
Tony, you're a pig man who lives in a city dominated by a black man.
Davis is just a
Well-
blonde Chewbacca.
I was gonna say Chewbacca,
I would
but
say
thought that'd
Van
be
is
mean.
C-3PO.
Why?
Well,
Because
I mean,
you're
look at him.
stiff.
I mean, I don't want to say there's like a resemblance, but
Oh.
like he kind of seems like a.
No, Tony has to be C-3PO because of the
Tony's-
English accent.
Tony's C-3PO. Tony's more C-3PO than I am.
Okay, well then
Can't robot.
Alex is an Ugnaught.
That's just racist.
Well, at least
That's
you're
just
not
straight up
Lando.
Racist.
Not
I'd rather be Lando than a fucking Ugnaught.
You're Mace Windu. This party's over.
This party's over. Hand cuts off, falls out window.
Flies out the
I
window.
dare you. I double
Dies.
dare you, Palpatine.
I'm tired of these Sith on my planet. Well, Star Wars jokes.
Do they speak?
Say Force again.
Do they speak Force in Coruscant, motherfucker?
You know what they call a Big Mac on Dagobah?
What?
Mac Big. Get it because Yoda.
I got it.
Yoda's
Yeah, I
like
got
the
it.
Well, that's
only
all for the show
sentient
today.
being.
Okay, well,
All right. Well, I think Alex would be someone
port and her
else.
sentience.
Well, Alex is the most.
Oh, say it.
I was gonna say he's the most attractive person on the podcast.
so he'd be Chewbacca.
Very true.
What the?
Tony's into furries. Tony's a furry. Tony's a furry. First My Little Pony, now furries. What?
I think it was furries.
He went from fedoras to wolves in 2 seconds.
You animal fucker.
Milady.
Alex is Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker. I have not seen a
Wait,
single
in the Mexican
Episode
version of
1,
Star
or-
Wars?
The dub.
The dub? you did the Spanish dub for Star Wars episode, for the 3rd episode.
Remember when we reenacted the 3rd episode last week?
Yeah, that was awful.
reenacted the third episode.
Yeah, just in case anybody wants to know. So since last week was only me, Tony, and Andy, me and Andy man up real quick before the thing. We're just listening to music, and the Star Wars soundtrack came on. So we reenacted the final scene of Star Wars. You are my brother, Anakin! You were supposed to destroy the ship, not join them!
I hate you.
Alright, Davis can be Palpatine.
I'm Palpatine.
And Alex is Padme.
You have lost unlimited power.
I haven't seen a single Star Wars.
Oh wait, I we'll just cry.
And they'll have a
Your heart's
child.
broken.
Bear a child.
You're breaking my
Bear
heart.
the child of
My
destiny.
child.
No, you bear the
In
child.
my
You
opinion,
don't.
the Jedi are evil.
You're the pregnant one.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
Anakin's like, and you're like, no, Anakin, the baby dead.
Oh yeah,
Did I
Yep.
forget that, maybe?
yeah. You farted on the baby.
You
and
feel right out.
The baby flew all the way to Tatooine.
You were the chosen one, Anakin.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Anakin's still the chosen one because technically he still destroys the Sith.
Yeah,
So
It just
More or
took
less.
30 years.
30 plus.
Took a negative years for.
Oh, have any of you guys seen Kingsman?
No,
Not
I
yet.
want to see it
Looks
so
really good,
bad.
too.
Mark Hamill is in that.
Yeah,
So's,
I've heard that he's in that.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, that's true.
See, I
Doesn't
don't
he
know.
have like a lisp in it?
Yeah, he speaks with a lisp, but it's so funny.
I'm not sure if I want to see it or not because
It's worth
do.
seeing.
because it
It's
looks
worth
like one of
seeing.
those stupid movies.
No, that's what I
but-
thought too, but it's really worth seeing.
Let's go see it.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's like what Kick-Ass did for superhero movies.
Okay,
This
because
movie
I
does.
like that.
This
movie.
movie does for like espionage movies and
Okay,
stuff.
I'll give it a chance. There's a lot of movies I want to see. I still want to see The Imitation Game.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
With Benadryl Cucumber.
Yeah, I've seen that movie. I've seen that
I thought his name was Butch Cumberland, and I was like, I love Butch Cumberland. People were like, who are you talking about?
Oh, but
movie. Benedict Crambled Scrunch.
you know, I don't see the hype over.
I have okay. So there's this website called Benedict Cumberbatch's Name Generator, and I was on it and I had to take a picture because it was just fantastic.
I don't see the hype behind Benedict
Benghazi Cumberbatch.
Cumbag or whatever.
Benedict Cumberbatch is good. He's a good actor.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
He's Benedict Cumbag.
Benghazi
Here it is.
Cumberbatch. But a white boy can't backhand.
But a white boy can't be con.
Oh, I get it. I get
'Cause
it.
he's con.
That's what it means.
Can't be con.
Didn't watch Star Trek.
This podcast is sponsored by.
Noises?
By
We started out
This podcast
kinda
is-
solid and it's kind of just
now it's dying. Let's
podcast
keep it
is-
going.
No, we're
Make up a story.
we're
This
just
podcast is
making
sponsored
noises.
by
So
wells,
one time I
where
was
you
in the
need a
river
well.
catching fish. 1 minute.
What do you say?
one fish a minute and my
Yeah.
iron ankles planted firmly into the sea.
I have my.
What's
I have.
going on?
Have you ever fought a bear, Andy?
Hey, you guys want to sing? Okay, we're gonna sing a song. There once was a boy named Van. He was quite the boy. He was walking down the street one day, and he found a toy. The toy was something else.
Hey, cool. It's Luke Skywalker.
It was a Luke Skywalker
Breath fatigues.
action figure, and he
gotta show
put
Alex.
it in his pocket, and it was Alex's actually. And so when he showed Alex, Alex got pissed.
So Van showed me this toy. The toy was Luke Skywalker. His disgusted face and my ass.
Taking the mic away from me. Welcome to
What
the
are you
podcast.
doing, Alex?
Hey, you
Alex,
want to
what are
check
you
out my
doing?
mixtape? It's fire.
Sorry, go on. I'm just not even gonna.
I can't. Where can I go from ass? Face?
Nowhere. That's it. That's all you got.
The story ends.
Okay, well, that's the first song in our album as a podcast.
So Van walks down the street, finds a Luke Skywalker action figure, says, "I'm gonna sell this to Alex." I was like, "Hey, that's mine."
Oh my god. The best part about this podcast is it's been nonstop, just a line of blue. There's no waves. There's just a solid piece.
It's been a good podcast.
It's not good to say at all.
So we got topics now?
Well,
or-
this podcast is like when you're doing like front flips on a trampoline and then your leg breaks in half, like those videos. The guy's like jumping and there's leg twist the other way, and the person's like, ah! That's this podcast. Welcome
How
to
long
the
has this been going on for? What
an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, well, that's
I think we
pretty
can
good.
end
Yeah,
already,
that's
so
good.
we're
hang on.
around here.
I got a thing to play.
Tony is a furry.
He likes to bend the brush.
Can't come on
Confirm
anymore. Tony can't come back. This is his last episode. Say goodbye to Tony. That's because it's Tony's mic. Tony's mic is garbage.
Beautiful, Tony.
Just kidding. It's pretty good.
What are you talking about?
I'm
This?
not making any movement.
This? Because it's a solid piece of loudness. The higher it is, the louder it is.
Because it was us screaming into the mic.
All right,
for
I think we should
an
end.
hour.
I think we should end now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the show, and as always...
And as they say in Benghazi, Allah Akbar!
Just make a joke about screaming people and. Oh my god.
So